Bang? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, you over there? Ah, there you are. There you are. I was like, why isn't he saying anything? What the heck? All right. So tonight's conversation, we're going to talk about your favorite truck out there in YouTube, Facebook land. Make sure you put it in the comment section. Just you don't have to say anything else if you just want to say Peterbilt, Kenworth, Ford, Chevy, Nissan. I don't know, whatever the other kind of truck you may possibly like. I don't know. Mack truck, Mack truck. That's right. I'm a Mack fan personally. So,
Mm,
what's your favorite kind of either semi or pickup truck? If you're not a truck driver, put it down in the comment section. So, Frank, or I'm sorry, Grumpy Old Trucker, this guy over here. What is your favorite one?
well, I've been partial to the old freight shakers.
That's it. That's it. The old price shakers. That's it. So when you say old, do you mean you don't like the new ones, or you prefer like give me like a time period, like a Columbia?
Well, yeah, Columbia's. That's what I
You like
started out
Columbias?
in, actually. Yeah.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Okay, so you're a freight shaker Columbia type of guy. I'm a Mac person. I don't care new, old, anything in between. I love Macs. They got pulling power for days. So, and if you're not a trucker, you can put it down in the comment section. Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Nissan, Toyota, whatever. Pickup truck. We'll do pickup trucks and semis tonight. And any other conversations you want to bring up, put it down there. So, Girl in the Semi's in here already. How you doing, Girl in the Semi?
Awesome.
Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Um, she says, Freightliner Cascadia. Do you prefer new, old? You like to grind some gears, or you do the automatic thing? And you know what, guys? I don't pick on people for having automatics because I'm old, and as much as it'd be great to grind some gears, I'm old. My knees get hurting, and so honestly, automatic works better for me. You don't have to be the way I am. That's the way I am. So, but that's on me, not you. How about you, Frank? You prefer grinding gears or you prefer automatics?
Well, for years, I always liked to grind the gears, but as I came along and jumped in an automatic for the first time after I hadn't driven a Class A rig in a little while, I guarantee you, once I got in there and I was able to take off and stop in traffic with just one foot, I was a happy camper. I was spoiled once I got into that. You know,
Yeah.
I don't mind driving a manual transmission, but so far so good. I'm happy with the automatics.
All right. So we got girl in the semi says hi. She likes fresh. Guys, my brain has not been working today, which I will have a story later on about that, but not yet. So if I mess up something or say something stupid and you hear me go, that's why. All right. She says I miss the stick, but most everything is auto anymore. Shifting gears is a lost art. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Shifting gears is a lost art.
Hmm.
I actually have a CDL with manual, but since I started driving, everybody's had automatic. So, and you can't really buy a new truck that's a manual unless you want to pay extra for it. Everything comes standard automatic now. So, standard
Yeah,
automatic. You know
special
what I
order
mean.
only.
So, yep, yep. So, we have
But
someone new in the house here called Weekgoon. Hello, how you doing, man? If I didn't say your name right, sorry about that. Are you a truck driver? If you are, tell me your favorite semi truck. If you're not, tell me your favorite pickup truck. If you don't like trucks at all, tell me your favorite car. I don't care. Just tell me something. I see in here we got just under what 6, 7, 8, 9 people right now. So guys, there should be 9 comments right now. Tell me what truck you like right now,
yeah,
and
let's hear it.
we will
John
respond to it. So
John
what,
over there, I think likes him Mac because he can sit there and stare at that dog's butt going down the highway.
dude? There ain't nothing like the Mac pulling up a mountain. I'm just saying. It don't matter if you got 5,000 in a box or 40,000 in a box. Man, that thing hauls a mountain like no other truck I've ever driven. I'm just saying. So I don't know if you guys
Hmm.
realize it. I don't actually drive a Mac right now. I'm in a Cascadia because I'm a company guy right now, but I do have a Mac. And when I was an owner op, my Mac broke down, and someday I'll bring it back down to where I live someday, and I'll get it fixed, and you guys will start seeing the Mac a little more probably. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. You never know. Maybe I'll sell it. Maybe I'll sell it to one of you. I don't know. It's a good truck. It's definitely a good truck though. So, oh man.
Well,
All
we
right, we're
got
up to
24
20.
going on right now.
Yeah, we're jumping up to 24. Guys, what's your favorite semi truck? Put it down in the comment section. If you got a joke, tell me a joke. It's been one of those days today. My brain, as my wife would say, my oxygen is short on brain today. So if I mess something up, sorry about that. It's just the way I am. So today, my brain's not working today. So, all right. Next thing is, did I miss a comment? Yeah, I got a couple comments there. Traveler Max says, don't get rid of it until it's completely screwed up. Talking about my Mac? Yeah, I'm never going to get rid of my Mac. Well, I might sell it. I say I'll never get rid of it. I love my Mac. It's a 2014 Mac Pinnacle. It's got cojones like this. I'm just saying, that thing can pull anything up a mountain. Doesn't matter how much is in the box, and I'm flying by everybody. It's an awesome truck. It really is. I never realized why there are people like certain trucks. I don't know why people like other trucks, but Mac trucks, man, those things got power forever. And you pull up
Yours
a
is a
mountain,
Mac
man.
Vision, right?
No, Mac Pinnacle.
Oh, Pinnacle. Okay.
Pinnacle.
Well,
Yep.
Whenever Mac first got into the game, I remember it was a Mac Vision what was first came out, and that's been quite a few years back.
All right, we got Girl in a Semi says, most it's what's under the hood and drivetrain. No, I know that, but I'll just put it this way. When I was trained on internationals, my first truck out was a Cascadia, then it was a Kenworth, then I bought my Mac. And I will tell you what, that Mac blew everything else away. It was not even close. It was crazy how much power that thing had. So I just love that truck. So trucking is dead. Hey, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Not one of mine, I don't think, have I? Love your live shows. Everyone should super chat to tip at Driving with John. I really appreciate that, man. This is a super chat, by the way. I really do appreciate those. He said to get his Mac back home. You must have watched one of my old videos about how my Mac's stranded right now and somewhere in the country. I'm not going to say where, but it's going to take me thousands and thousands of dollars to get my Mac home. I'll get it there eventually. So I appreciate you saying that and sending a super chat, guys. Like it says up there in the scrolling thing at the top there, if you're a member or you send me a super chat, you do get priority in the comment section. I try to read everybody's comments anyway, but sometimes it gets crazy up in here and there's hundreds of them and I can't keep up. So I have to prioritize somehow. So that's how I do it. So what different kind of trucks have you driven, Frank?
Well, I've driven internationals, which is known as a corn binder. I've driven shakers, of course. I've driven Peterbilts. I've driven Kenworth. I haven't experienced what a Volvo is. I've been in one, but I've never experienced one.
I drove a Volvo too. I forgot about that. Yeah, I did drive a Volvo too.
They claim they're a Cadillac of the trucks, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And of course, I haven't driven one of your Macs and followed the wonderful little doggy down the highway.
There ain't nothing like it, I'm telling you.
I haven't
There's
even
nothing
been
like
in
it.
one, believe it or not.
Oh, really? Oh, dude.
Yeah.
My Mac is awesome. I love my Mac. So, guys, again, thank you. Trucking is dead. I really appreciate it. Toga's in here. What's up, Toga? Toga's a member. Someone gifted memberships last live, and he got a membership, which he deserves one. That guy you were super active on my channel, and I really do appreciate it. Dude is friggin' awesome.
He is.
Who gifted? Trucking City Media. The live shows we do on Saturday. That guy is the one that gifted it to you. So tomorrow when we go live at 11 a.m., make sure that you go there and tell him thank you. I appreciate it, that's for sure. So, I've skipped over comments there. It jumped on me. Toga says, hello again, folks. Hello to you too.
Howdy, Toga.
Hey Toga, do you got a favorite semi truck? I know you got you're not currently in trucking, but you do have a degree in it and all that. So do you have a favorite semi truck? And I know overseas it's a little different. So you're gonna throw names out there that I know nothing about. But go ahead and do that. What's your favorite semi truck? And if you don't like semi trucks and you want to say a pickup, Ford, Chevy, Ram, whatever, just put it in the comment section. I'll get there eventually. So um okay, tap the top three dots at the right corner or tap the and hold the screen and you folks are gonna see the like button. Nice. I think if you double tap the sorry, if you double tap the live button, double tap the screen, I think it automatically like it too. I don't know that for sure. Is that true? I think it is.
I think it is too.
I'm on my tablet, but I can't do that right now. I do have to like my own video though. There we go. All right. The Four Horsemen. All these new automatics are trash now. You know, hey, to each their own. Like I said, it's nice to grind gears, but I'm kind of old. My knees hurt. My hips are, not great. And the automatics, dude, they help you stay in the game longer. Everything else I can do just same as you can. I just that clutch was killing me after a while there. So, Toga says I appreciate it. I know you do, man. And I appreciate it too, because now you can go watch my membership videos. So, legends though. Yeah, you're the legend, Toga. In my mind, you're the legend. I'm just a truck driver. So, how about you, Frank? Are you a legend?
No, I'm just a relic.
A relic. Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
I'm a relic that sits on a whatnot shelf.
Oh no. All right. Hey, since you brought it up, guys, he's from Oklahoma, okay? And he uses this term as a whatnot shelf. Now, where I grew up, it's called a knick-knack shelf. So if you ever heard of a whatnot shelf, put it in the comment section. Or you can just laugh at him because that's what I do. It's up to you which way you want to handle that one. So Toga says, I know that ain't the best ones, but oh wait, did I skip one? I know that ain't the best ones, but I really love the Max design and the old Bulldog nose ones. Yeah. Another Mac guy out there. Gotta love that. All right. 150 or 176 says I would read that whole thing, but I'd be here all day. I don't know semis, but I like Ford F350s. We were actually just talking about that in my last live. F350s hauling like a big heavy trailer. I'm surprised at that point you don't need a CDL weight-wise. I guess if it's not commercial, you don't, which goes back to the whole RV argument that we had last time. But man, those F350s, those are some heavy trucks, and they can pull a heck of a load. You know what I mean? Man, I don't know.
Actually, Boss Man is a Ford man too, so that's right down his alley. Oh yeah.
I'm kind of weird, and when it comes to those type of vehicles, I'm a Ford truck guy and a Chevy car guy. I know that doesn't make sense to anybody in the world, but that's what I am. So.
Well, Granddad always told me that if you put a Chevrolet engine in a Ford pickup, then you'd have a good vehicle. Because Ford makes a good body that doesn't fall apart easy, and Chevrolet makes a better engine. So,
I don't know about all that. Whatever. You put that on your whatnot shelf. All right. So, which ones are better? Which ones are better nowadays? Full economy wise, or automatic, or manual ones? All right. Well. So these days, all you're going to get is automatic. And honestly, with the new computer systems, and I know a lot of the old guys are going to hate me for saying this, but the new computer systems, they're so advanced. They shift at the right times. Actually, my opinion, they shift a little late when you're on hills, but on regular roads, they shift at the right times. They make sure that you are getting the best fuel economy possible. So my opinion would be the newer automatics, but if you want to look cool and have chrome and chicken lights, and dude, you got to have the long nose. I'm just saying, the new ones can't look cool. It's just the way it is. But if you want to make money, you need to have the newer trucks. So I know there's a lot of guys out there that are hating me for saying that. Put it in the comments. I don't care. A good gooseneck can hold up some nice weight on a F350. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I know those 350s, man. Oof, they got some power behind them. Toga, again, he's telling you how to like the video. Make sure you go up to the corner, tap the three dots, go down hit the like button, or you hold the screen. He said, and the like button will come up, and then you like it. So Toga's awesome, man. Guy's awesome. Heart and Soul says manual. Yeah, I mean, I have a buddy that drives for UPS, and they have automatics and they have manuals, and he'll go in and ask for a manual because he just loves grinding gears and you know and going down the road. He's younger, a little bit younger than me, so you know eventually when he gets older his knees will start bothering him. Maybe he won't like it so much, but I get it. I definitely get it. It's kind of the way that it used to be and it should be, but you know just like I hate to say this, but just like EV trucks, eventually it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. That's what happened with automatic. It was eventually going to happen, and it did. So,
well, see, I remember back whenever they first started doing this automatic, it was called a semi-automatic. So you still had a clutch, but it was for stopping and going only. So I that tells you how old I am and how long I've been in the business.
I remember that. I actually drove one of those. And I'm not even that old. So, I mean, I'm old, but not old as a trucker. So, like the cars situation with the new tech then? Thanks for answering, sir. No problem, man. I'll answer any question you ask. You get priority. You are now you get priority anyway, but you're a member, you get priority. So, yeah, I would say it's the same as the new cars. It's no different than, don't get me wrong, you drop me in one of those old muscle cars, I'd rather be in that every day of the week. But those new cars, gas, fuel economy, you can't even come close to the new cars. They're just, the computer can do it better than a human can because it's programmed to do it at the optimal time. You know what I mean? So, I was typing in both chats, LOL. Both chats? Oh, he's probably on yours and on mine. We appreciate that. Yeah, we appreciate that. That's awesome. I did notice that one of them to come up as it wasn't under being a member, and I thought that was weird. So, I am playing American Truck Simulator video game. Yeah, I've heard of it. Just because this came up on my feed.
Well.
Yeah. Hey, I've never actually played that game. I've heard obviously it's not real, but I've heard it's pretty good. So I've never actually played it though. I used to be much more of a gamer than I am now. I just don't have time for it anymore. So.
And my son plays those games all the time, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Does he have the American Truck Simulator?
I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's some app that he downloaded and he plays on it. And he usually plays on it with his phone or his tablet. Right. Now, I will say I had one similar to that when I used to have my nice computer system. I actually had the pedals and all that set up on it and the shifter and all that. But my son was younger then and decided it was a really cool toy and destroyed it. So that was the end of that.
Yeah. All right. I got to ask you a question before I read this comment. 176. I'm guessing you're military? And if you are, I thank you for your service. Anybody that's watching right now, if you were in the military, I thank you for your service. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. My dad was in the military for 26 years. He was in the Army, actually. So I'm an Army brat. And I really respect the guys that serve our country because without them, we don't live in a free country. So I just really appreciate it. Thank you for your service. If you are from the military, if not, hey, cool name anyway. He says it's really cool and nice and accurate if you can use a nice setup for video gaming. Huh. Okay. All right. Yeah. When I was younger, I used to do a lot of video gaming. I just now that I'm older, I just don't. My son is much more of a gamer, and even now My son is 19 now. He got a job. He doesn't even do much gaming anymore. It's crazy how you don't really have time for all that stuff. So,
Be right back.
yep, I'm watching on both streams simultaneously. Matching the audio is taking a bit time. It gives views to both channels at the same time. Dude, that is right there. I'm throwing you some confetti. I'm gonna throw you some fireworks. That is friggin' awesome. That means he's watching on
That's
your channel.
right. He said he had like 3 screens that he could set up.
Yeah, he said that's like a thing. That's awesome, dude. You are awesome. Toka's. I'll tell you what, man. This guy is a legend right there. He calls everybody else legends. That dude is a legend right there. He says, "Welcome to 176. If you have any question, exactly, this is the correct time, 100%. Oh yeah, guys. Any questions, any comments, I welcome them all. If it's inappropriate or kind of on the shady side, I probably won't read it. And if I do, I may change it to make it appropriate. So have at it, guys. Put it down in the comment section. I'm 100% ready for that. So he says, I am Civil Air Patrol cadet. CAP cadets are 12 to 21 and seniors above that age. We are United States Air Force Auxiliary. To answer your question, I'm a cadet senior airman. To answer your question. Oh, okay. Do you plan on going in the military? It's like ROTC kind of thing, I'm guessing. Sounds like to me. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Do you plan on going in the military? So I'm guessing you're younger, which, hey, nothing wrong with that. I appreciate you coming in and jumping in here. So GG Crash says, will you be enjoying a bucket of I'm not reading that. Good try though. No, I probably won't be. I'll be driving all day tomorrow. So I might be stopping by a Popeyes or something. I don't know. Maybe. I didn't know that tomorrow was that day, but maybe it is. I don't know. We're gonna try to stay off the political.
I go by what
and,
holidays are marked on the calendar.
Yeah. Anything that could cause YouTube to not like my stream, I don't talk about. And I don't know if that's one of them. If it's not, I do apologize. But I'm not going to continue to read that one just in case. Because you know what, guys? I don't candy code it. I am monetized on here. And I can't just get a tiny bit of money. But I'm a truck driver and our market sucks right now. So every little bit helps. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't need to read one comment and have it screw up the entire video. But yeah. I do this more just so you guys can get to know me. You see my crazy shorts and funny shorts and all that stuff. You don't really get to know me. So I do these lives so you get to know me. And I bring him along because he's just funny. I make him laugh. He makes me laugh, that kind of thing. And he's got like 20,000 years of experience. So
yeah, he just takes me out the whatnot shelf and dusts the dust off.
Yeah. Chocolate and Ginger Channel. Chocolate and Ginger Channel. How old are you? Well, let me see. I am 52. How about you, young pup? How old are you? I've been driving for 7 years, I think. And I'm 52. So I came into it late. How about you?
I'm about 44 and a half.
44 and a half. Oh, can't forget that half. Dude, I stopped counting half years 30 years ago. What the heck? You're still counting half a years?
Well, it's only accurate.
Are you also 5'5.5"? You know.
No, I'm a little taller than
that. Yes, it is. I also do plan on going into the military to the U.S. Air Force. All right, man. Well, I do appreciate that because you'll be out there defending all of us here at home. So I do appreciate that. You go, man. It'll teach you discipline and it'll set you in a direction in your life that will definitely help you. I never discourage, no matter who is running our country, I never discourage someone serving for in the military. So that's why I'm saying that, because I know it's going to get political. Me too, very much. I mean, I watched my dad do it for all those years. It was hard to it's you realize the sacrifices, man. My dad would go on a tour or whatever. He'd be gone for 6 months, 8 months, a year. Like he was all over the world doing all kinds of things he could never talk about. So I just really respect those guys very, very much. Yeah, I'm not going to read the next one. Please be appropriate in the chat and don't spam folks. Thank you kindly. And Gigi, I'm not going to read your comment because that is one of the words you cannot use on here. So let's skip over to Not Edward. YouTube is not for you guys. Both of you, and I'm a trucker. YouTube is not for me. Huh. You hear that, Frank? YouTube's not for me.
It's not for me. I'm sorry.
I should just give it up right now. I mean, I'll just have to, phone up my 130,000 subscribers and tell them it's just not for me, I guess.
Yeah, I give up. Goodbye.
You know why it is? You know why it is for me? Is YouTube is for all people. And I'm a trucker and I'm a person because truckers are people too. And by the way, you can buy this in my merch store. So, hey, there you go. And Grumpy Old Trucker over here, he's kind of new to YouTube, but he's got like 130,000 followers in his group on Facebook.
Yep.
And if you're watching there, thanks for watching. We're simulcasting on both channels and on Facebook on both. So, as for your comment, Not Edward, sorry you don't think it's for me. You don't have to watch. You can tune out if you want to. I don't force anybody to watch my shows. So, you guys have a face for radio. Yeah, now that I'm not going to disagree with. This ain't pretty, and I never said it was. So, but if you came on here to see pretty things, you went on the wrong channel. Just saying. All right. Hey, Jerome Jones. Man, I haven't seen you in one of my lives in a while. My favorite truck is anything that has... Yeah, I'm not reading that. Oh, you almost got me on that one. I'm not Cassius King Trucking. I don't go risque like that. He's talking about those girls that are professional choreographers, on a pole. All right, moving along. You're in the wrong place, Jerome Jones. I don't get risque like that, but I do have fun. If you can keep it just one step up that ladder of risque, I'd probably be okay with that. 176 says, Not Edward. Maybe you're just jealous. Maybe, I don't know. If he is, he shouldn't be jealous. I'm just a normal guy in a normal truck, driving doing a normal job, having some fun on YouTube. So, if don't be jealous of me. I ain't nothing worth getting jealous over.
Definitely don't be jealous of me.
You're funny, Not Edward. Clap, clap. LOL. Jerome, hey, nice to see you again, sir. They're all saying hi to each other. Yeah, Jerome Jones. I see him in Cassius King. I see him in DIY Semi. I see him in Pate Trucking. I see him all over the place. He's been in a couple of mine. I really appreciate you coming in, guy. I really do. Toga too, man. Toga he's a trooper. He's in here all the time. Civil War Patrol, Air Patrol, Civil War. Listen to me. Ooh, did I say that last time? I hope not. Civil Air Patrol is definitely helping me on the path through. Thanks for your support, man. Hey, no problem, man. You're welcome in my lives anytime. And when you actually get in the military, come watch my lives, comment my videos. I'll remember you because that is a very original name. And I'd like to see where your life goes. I mean, I'm a person, dude. I just like to talk to people and have fun and joke around and talk about trucking and talk about everything else. So, Frank, what about you? You want to see where he goes with his life?
Hey, I'm telling you what, I'm all for somebody that's willing to serve for our country.
Yep. Not Edward. Hey, I guess we didn't make him mad. He's still in here. I like this guy in the hat. He seems cool. Okay. He went from hating on me now loving me.
No, I don't think he likes me. I don't know what I did wrong.
Yeah. What's up with this guy? He's a grumpy trucker. He's a cantankerous guy. You gotta love cantankerous people. By the way, no one commented yet. I gotta point this out that they know what a whatnot shelf is. I just want to point that out. I know what a knick-knack shelf is, but a whatnot shelf, I don't know what that is. So, fan of everything. fan of everything. I am currently in the military, and I agree with you on that. All right. I think he was talking about how it'll get your life in a good direction. Yeah, I mean, the sacrifices my dad made, it was hard for my mom and hard for us, but I'll tell you what, I respect my dad for what he did because he wasn't doing it as a selfish thing. And that is
Yes.
anybody in the military, they're never doing it as a selfish thing. Yes, they get paid
Mhm.
to do the job, and yes, they know what they sign up for, but it doesn't mean we don't owe them a lot of gratitude because without them, we don't have the freedom to do the things that we can do. So,
They still don't pay
um,
worth a tutti frutti, to be honest with you.
I'm just gonna call you Vince, even though that's not really Vince. I don't want to mess up your name. Hold up. How you doing? All right. Not Edward. Neither of you. Wait. So there's somebody else that's cool that's in a hat? Do you see somebody else
Yeah.
around here? That's cool in a hat. What's it say?
Yeah.
Back of my shirt. Oh, Driving John. Yeah, Driving John's wearing a hat, right? Yeah, I think that's what it says on the back there. Keep going, Edward. Dude, not Edward. I will mess with you the entire show. I love this. I love back and forth with people.
Trust me, he enjoys it. It's his profession besides being a driver.
and a goofball on YouTube. 176 says, I remember when my dad was gone in Iraq and Afghanistan. So yeah, I get where you're coming from. Oh, your dad's a military. So you're a military brat. See, I can relate with that. I grew up, my dad was in the military most of my younger years. So it's a unique upbringing. It really is. It's not like anywhere else. I think he retired when I was 10 or 11 and 12, somewhere in that range. And when we went to civilian life, I went to a civilian school for the first time that wasn't on a military base. It was totally different. It is a different world. Making friends every 2 years, and you move, and then you got to make all new friends. But everybody's in the same boat. They're all in that same boat. So some military bases, they send them to the local schools. So now you're walking into a school where these guys have been friends since they were kindergartners, and you're the new guy coming in, and then 2 years later you're gone. Yeah, it's crazy that way. Toga, yeah, I'm back. I was hopping around and supporting. Oh, Jerome Jones. Yeah, what's up, Jerome? He's back. Toga, 100%. Not Edward. I'm a million mile plus. What's your credit? Well, let's do this, Frank. You want to do this? You want
Let's
to
go for it.
let's talk about how many miles we've driven. Well, you figure I've driven 7 years, so you figure very minimum is 100,000. It's probably more than that. So you'd say 700,000 miles for me. 0 tickets, 0 violations, 0 at-fault accidents. I don't know what else to say. I'm not saying I'm the best at what I do. I'm not saying I'm the greatest. I'm not saying I'm an expert. Matter of fact, I never claim to be an expert, and I don't teach anybody anything. But I do have fun on YouTube, and I do drive a truck. So your turn.
Let's see. I've got 23 plus years experience behind the wheel of a commercial truck. I've got approximately about 12 years of that Class A. Probably the other 11 years, almost 12 years driving Class B and school bus. So, all combined, I guarantee you I've got pretty close to a couple million miles. Just because
easily.
it's not all Class A does not mean that I'm disqualified to be a driver, because it's all been commercial. So therefore it has to have my commercial license to operate it. So that's the way I look at it.
Yep. Now, Edward, hey, you know what? We go live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. with Trucking City Media. You should come check us out. I think you'll find it interesting. We have a lot of guys that have been driving Class A for 40, 50 years. A guy from Canada, I think he's around 50 years. He watches us. Dude, I'm telling you guys. I understand, and I'm not talking down to you. I respect you. I respect the old school guys that have been doing this since the beginning of time. I really do. Matter of fact, I really wish more of you would share your wealth of knowledge with people like me that want it. I know there's a lot of young guys that won't listen to you, but I will. And so will this guy, and he will share his knowledge, and so will anybody in the comment section, because most people that watch my channel, we're all just looking to have a good time and learn as much as we can and just have a good time. So you're welcome anytime, not Edward. Yeah, we already did that one.
I guess they're trying to tell us we need to put some oil in the truck.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it says oil up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
oil up. Guess we need to put oil in the truck.
Yeah, I don't know. 176 says, why are you on this stream, man? It's nice here. You know what? I'm on the live feed, or I'm on the live vertical feed. You're gonna get a ton of weird comments in here, but I like that because it brings a variety of people in saying a variety of things, and some of them, whatever. You'll get. I always get 2 or 3 in here that keep telling us how happy we are. Fine, have at it. Tell me how happy I am. Not Edward. You guys are about health. Oh, well, hey, we can talk about health, no problem. I'm 52. I have had minor health issues over the years. But then again, I wasn't a trucker the entire time. Truckers have health issues. The reason why is it's hard to eat healthy and stay in shape when you're on the road. Now, this guy over here, I'll let him go from there.
Well, to be honest with you, if you'll go back and watch one of John's videos, couple months ago, I guess it was, we did a video describing health issues on there. Yep. So that would be great. Go back and watch his video.
Actually,
like it.
If you give me 1 second, I will tell you the name of the video.
All right.
I have my tablet down here so I can see. It is called A Real Story from Truckers, Truckers Future. And the reason why it's named that is because it goes over health issues and mechanical issues and financial issues of truckers. Mm-hmm. And it's a good video. It's kind of long. It's about 35 minutes long, but man, it's 2 guys that have been through trucking and been through the ups and downs and the craziness. And, that's what I do. My long forms are trucker stories and dealing with trucker, not so much the day-to-day life, but more the overall stories and the overall trucking realm to be, or whatever. I also stray off and do crazy stuff too. I'm very unpredictable. So, Not Edward says, hope you guys are both in Pete's and drive safe. Stay out of the 3rd lane. So he's a Pete. He didn't want to say it, but he's a Peterbilt. Guys, at the beginning I said, if you like a certain truck, put it in the comment section. I'm a Mack guy. I'm not in a Pete. I'm actually in a Freightliner, but I own a Mack, and eventually I'll get it home. We'll get it fixed, and maybe you guys will see it again, or maybe I'll sell it. You never know. Or maybe I'll put a driver in it and let them drive my Mack, and I'll make a little extra on the side. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But when I get there, I'll let you know, because it'll be on YouTube. So, but I appreciate you're watching that, Edward, and I really do respect your 1,000,000 miles. Definitely. How long have you been driving, not Edward? Just out of curiosity, you said you have over 1,000,000 miles. How long have you been driving? I don't remember him saying anywhere in there. Do you?
No, he hasn't said anything about it. How long you've been driving?
You figure 1,000,000 miles, you could do that in about 10 years. So,
yeah,
if he's over 1,000,000, then over 10 years, I would guess. But that's not always true. Depends on the style of trucking you do. If you do a lot of local driving, you're not getting 1,000,000 miles in 10 years.
No, it's going to take a while.
Yeah, I mean, my buddy drives for UPS. He's been driving for them for 10 years. I don't think he has 1,000,000 miles. I'll have to ask him. I wonder if they do track miles there. He's got to be. I don't know. I'll ask him, see how many miles he has. But not Edward says. Oh wait, the chat delay is insane. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's probably me, because I try to read everybody's comments. All you guys take your time to come in and watch us be us. So I try to do what I can in here. Not Edward says, nothing but the best from both of you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thumbs up.
Thank you.
And stay safe out there, driver.
I don't have a magic phone, so
I'm guessing he's taking off. So, dude, I appreciate you coming in. You're welcome in any of my lives. I appreciate it very much. We'll go ahead and do this. Okay. What's the best state for lot lizards? I will tell you the best state for lot lizards. Stay until all the way until the end of the video, the end of this live, and I'll tell you right at the end. For everybody else, I'll tell you I don't know because I've never seen one. All right, so let's move along. How about you? I don't even know what a lizard is. I mean, I live in Florida. There's lots of little lizards running around, but I know he's talking about lot lizards. But
you want to find out what a chat lizard is? You come over and visit a few of the groups because we're always getting rid of them. We'll send some your way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a thing of the past. I really do. I mean, in my years of driving, I have yet to see one, yet to talk to one, and I wouldn't anyway. But I'm not interested. I'm happily married. I love my wife very much.
Yeah.
She's probably watching right now, even though she's not going to comment. And
I'll be honest with you, they're out there,
I love her
but
very much. So I would never
I steer clear away from them.
Yeah, I would never advise that. But the best state is the state of as far away as possible. How's that?
I'll go with that one.
Not Edward said, "Yep, I'm grumpy intermodal guy, and I hate trains." Wow. All right. He's grumpy intermodal guy, and he hates trains. All right, not Edward. So he runs intermodal. Yeah, I've never done intermodal. I've done flatbed. I've done reefer. I've done dry box like I do now. Never done intermodal though.
He must pick up a lot out of the rail yards. Then that's why he hates trains.
Yeah, probably rail yards. And doesn't intermodal do ports and rail yards mostly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. But man, I do appreciate you coming in. I want to know and love truckers, not hate, just kind of trolling. Oh, okay. I know that's no problem. Troll me all you want, man. Dude, I'm all about trucking. Okay, there are some bad truckers out here. I'm not going to deny that, 100%. But most truckers, especially the ones that have been around for a while, they're good, honest, hardworking people, just trying to do their job, and they don't mean any harm in what they're doing, and they do the best they can. So I'm all about the trucking industry. So, yeah. Frank, you want to add to that? What do you think? Do you think there's a lot of bad truckers out here?
It's a flip of a coin, to be honest with you, because you may walk up and want to actually be conversational with you and have a great conversation like back in the old days, and you may walk up to one and they just look at you like you're stupid and just basically tell you to go on. Yeah. Or they may not say nothing at all, just totally ignore you, which you got to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good.
There's from my experience, there's three kinds of truckers out there right now. Okay. And I'm not going to say super trucker, professional driver, and steering wheel holder, even though that's easy to do. I'm going to say there's three kinds. There's the guy that's been driving for a long time and he's willing to help you. The guy that's been driving a long time and is not willing to help you. Actually, I'm going to say four kinds. The new guy that is willing to listen and the new guy that's not willing to listen. Those are the four that I run into every day. And so if you're a new guy, be willing to listen to the old guys. They know what the heck they're talking about. I mean, that's how I got where I am. There's a guy called DIY Semi on YouTube. I learned so much from him. He forgets more about trucking every day than I'll know in my entire lifetime. So people like that, you gotta just listen to them because they know what the heck they're talking about. They've been around for a long time and they know the industry. So, not Edward's probably one of those guys. I don't know him personally, but it seems like a good guy, and he likes to troll and have some fun, which I'm all about. So, fan of everything says, I joined so I can help my family. So it helps to know other people have similar experiences. Also, what's you guys' favorite truck? Oh, we said at the beginning, when you say you joined, does that mean you joined in the live or you subscribed? Because I would really appreciate it. It helps my family anyway. And if you have a channel,
for you to subscribe to me too.
Yeah, check out Grumpy Old Trucker. Check out Driving with John. Basically, my channel, I've been around for about 4 years. I'm more well known for the little short videos like a TikTok type thing, but on YouTube. Just go watch him. I can't explain it. Just go watch him. You'll understand. And Grumpy Trucker, he's more from Facebook. He has a Facebook group that has over 100,000, but he's now recently gotten into YouTube, and he also has a Facebook page too. So, and I have a Facebook page and a TikTok, and he has a TikTok too. All right, enough of that. All right. Follow us everywhere. Subscribe everywhere. Blah 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 blah. Blech. Okay.
Look for us on all social media platforms.
Yes. Now Edward says, now, but I love my brother truckers. All right, man. The Brotherhood is alive. You know, you should check out tomorrow morning. We're going live at 11 o'clock. His name is
Bossman.
Bossman. It's Trucking City Media. He also simulcasts on my channel. He's a newer channel. Good guy, does trucking news. Man, watch his show. It's an awesome show, and not just because I'm on there talking and he simulcast. He's on there. We get Paid Trucking's on there sometimes. We've had Midlife Trucker on there. These are all YouTube channels, guys. Go check them all out. Who else has been on
Heavens,
there?
we're getting behind here.
We had Jackknife on there. Oh, I know, I'm way behind. Now Edward said 12 years. All right, cool, man.
All right,
Cool.
12
Stay
years.
safe,
Yep,
driver.
that would make. I was thinking that
Yeah.
would make him pretty close to $1 million.
Or over $1 million. Yeah, definitely. I'm just curious now, Edward, what kind of hauling do you do? What kind of you do flatbed, you do heavy haul, you do reaper, drive-in, whatever. There's about 10,000 of them. I'm not gonna name them all. So 176 says, I remember when my grandfather sat me in his Max sleeper. I like his grandfather already. And drove me rather unhooked up on his 13-acre off-road. One of the best days of my life. Dude, that's awesome. See, that's I can't even say anything. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I'll tell you, since I've been a trucker, my best times on the truck, when you're by yourself, it's kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I stay on the phone or whatever, but sometimes my kids or my wife get to come out with you. That is the best time, man. You get to you don't know somebody until you spend 5 feet together for a month at a time. It's no joke. Like
Yeah.
my kids, that's when I think I got to know my kids best, is when they were in the truck with me. And my son was a trooper, man. He would come out 2-3 months at a time sometimes with me, and he was a trooper. Now, don't get me wrong, there were some arguments. A couple times, we felt like going around and round, but we didn't. But I'll cherish those times until my dying breath. And my wife, I'll tell you what, when you have 4 kids and we've been married for 25 years, your one-on-one time in the truck, it's awesome. I have to say, I love that. Someday I'm going to get her back out here on the road with me. So if you're watching, come back out on the road with me. She won't ever come on here, but still, I'd love to have her on the truck with me. So how about you?
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to ride with like a grandfather, an uncle, a brother, a father? Before
Well,
you got
the
into
closest
trucking?
thing I ever had, but I never got to actually ride with him, was my great uncle. He had a Mack dump truck, and I mean old school. And I actually, my dad would go and do the oil and greasing and all that stuff for him on that truck, and he'd, of course, compensate my dad for doing that. So while he was doing all that stuff, my uncle would let me get up in the truck and look like I was driving and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I kind of got to enjoy the feel of a truck, but I never got to actually play in it or anything as far as driving it. It would have been awesome. I would have.
I'm just reading some of the upcoming comments. There's one coming
I
up
see.
that's funny. So not Edward says lot lizards are Indiana. I don't know if I'd say the whole state is. I don't know. I've never ran into one there. But maybe he has. I don't know. He says Chicago border. I guess he's listing everywhere he's seen them. I never have. Then again, okay. I got to be honest with you. I stay in my truck. I don't interact with people. I get out of my truck to do what I need to do in the truck stop, get a drink or whatever. I'm back in my truck. My shades, here's my shade. My shades are closed all the time. I'm kind of a hermit. Honestly, I stay away from people. I mean, I am a people person, But when I'm out here on the road, I'm not out here to make friends, make buddies. You know, I'm out here to make money for my family. And don't get me wrong, I've made some great friends in trucking, but my family is why I do what I do. It's not for any other reason. You know, it's great that you get your iPhone because I drove it near your house, but honestly, I'm doing it for my family. So, any different for you?
But I'll be honest with you, I don't go looking for trouble. Even if I was single, I wouldn't go looking for trouble.
Yeah, I agree. I would, even if I was single, I wouldn't do it, but I would never do that to my wife. It's one of the crummiest things you could ever, no offense, and I'm sorry if anybody in here has ever done anything like that. It's one of the crummiest things you could do to a spouse, a loved one, somebody that you've spent years of time with. It's one of the crummiest things you can ever do. Honestly, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there. I don't want to turn it all somber.
Hey, I'm supposed to be the grumpy old trucker over here.
Why don't they pass the border, you're saying? Oh. I think the reason why he's saying that is they come out of Chicago and they go around the outskirts. I don't know. I've never ran into it. So I hear Cash is King Trucking. He has a channel. Go check him out. Let him know Driving with John sent you. Same with DIY Semi and all these other guys. I've heard him talk about it, and they make a lot of jokes. But honestly, I don't think I had one guy tell me one time that he bumped into one. They were knocking on his door, and he just closed his curtains and went in the back, which is what most guys do anyway. But I've never actually seen one. I don't even know what they would look like. So
I find this rather interesting that we've went from talking about what type of truck we like to talk about what type of lot lizard to find.
Yeah,
how about that?
I know. Well, see, it's weird. People think of truckers and they think of unfaithful men that are out here doing all kinds of, and it's not really
not
like
all
that.
of us.
It's not.
All of
it's
us.
like the Johnny Cash song. All I do is drive. That is really the trucking life. All you do really is drive. It's not crazy excitement and doing all. Nah, that's not real. And people tell you it is, and they're living it wrong, because this is the best way to live it. Just drive your truck, make money, go home, spend time with your family. So.
Yes.
Tennessee for sure. Lot lizards. Okay, whatever. You know what, guys? Let's stop it with the lot lizard stuff because I'm not playing that game. So, 176 says had a friend at a festival who brought his truck up when I was real young, and I went and looked back at the pictures and noticed a button called wash wipe. Do you know what that is, Frank? Do you know what the button wash wipe is?
What? Let me read this again.
He said I had a friend
who brought his truck up when I was real young, and I went and looked back at the picture and noticed a button. No, honestly, I'm loss of words on that one. I have no idea.
I'm guessing it's probably the window wipers, windshield wipers.
Well, let's really hope that's what that was for. That's my guess. But if he found it in a bunk, I don't know.
Did he say it was in a bunk?
That's what it looks like to me, because he says it's.
Oh, hey, I don't know.
Look
it
back
might have
at
something.
The picture. I don't know.
This just worked out too perfectly. It might have something to do with the next comment. I'm just saying it may have something to do with the next comment. You ready? All right. Next comment says, Mayo says, I'm currently pooping in a Home Depot bucket. Love the stream.
All right. It's a good thing we don't have smell-o-vision.
I don't like. Yeah, no kidding. Smell-o-tube. We don't have smell-o-tube. Guys, not everybody does that. That does happen. Don't get me wrong. There are guys out here that have a bucket. I personally refuse to do that. I just don't. But there are guys that do that. And, as for filling up bottles, that's a true thing that happens. So I don't throw them on the side of the road. I do put them in garbage cans, dispose of them properly. Yep. Please do that, guys. But that's a funny joke right there, especially after the wash wipe comment. But why is it a Home Depot bucket? Why not a Lowe's bucket?
Why not a Tractor Supply?
Why not a Tractor Supply? Yeah. Well, why you got to use a Home Depot bucket? Because they come with a lid, probably.
Hey, they do on the other ones too, because I got one.
Oh, they do? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know any of them. I'm just picking. Where do you go?
No, there you go.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, there you go. I told you my oxygen's low on brain today. Um,
Uh-huh. Looks like
there is a
Dimitri.
state list in the chat for you. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Koga. Took care of
That's a good response to that video or that comment. Sitting on a bucket. Um, it is what it is. That's a good channel name. I wonder if that guy makes videos. It is what it is. If he did, what kind of videos would he make? I wonder. That's a good channel name. It actually is. I think that's a great channel name. Do you just like show something on the screen and say, and then take it away and say, it is what it is, and then something new? It is what it is. What's your favorite city to truck through? Shout out from UK, London. All right, man. Hey, UK. My favorite city. I don't know if I have a favorite city per se. I have cities I don't like to truck in. New York, Washington, New York, Washington D.C., Chicago are my three worst. Atlanta's close fourth. Other than that, I don't really care. I mean, I've been in LA. I didn't mind LA. Everybody complains about it. I didn't mind LA. I've been through Dallas, which can be hard, but it's also kind of a cool city. Miami, Orlando, Raleigh. I'm trying to think of all that. There's so many cities out there. My favorite city. You know what? I'm gonna think about that one. I'll get back to you. But no matter what I say, it is what it is. I'm just saying. All right.
well, there's too many favorite cities for me, but I have a lot that I don't like, and two of them you named.
What's your top two, three? Let's say three, since
I do not care for Chicago. I definitely do not like the Bronx, and I'd have to say I haven't been in the actual full city of Atlanta, but I've heard a lot of stories about it.
Oh man, I've driven through Atlanta so many times. Oh, hate Atlanta. Yeah, I think truckers, you're not going to ask what their favorite city is. You're going to ask them what their least favorite cities are, and I guarantee all of them have to do with traffic. Like, it has nothing to do with the sites or none of that. Like, if you want to talk about picturesque, I wouldn't even name cities. I would name some of the states I'm very surprised by is like Arizona. You drive through Arizona, you'd think it'd be the most boring state ever, dude. It's a gorgeous state. As you're going through the desert, when the sun's coming up or sun's going down, the sunsets, sunrises are amazing. Just the landscape, it really kind of took me away because I'm an East Coast guy, never been in the desert. That was kind of amazing. And that part of Arizona was a desert area. And then if you go up like 40 through Arizona, that's up into the Rockies. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful territory. My favorite. Go ahead.
Actually, you don't go in. You're going into the bottom part of the Rockies on 40.
The bottom part. Yeah, I know. But it's the bottom part of the Rockies. It's not the desert. My favorite is when I went out to Seattle, Washington one time. That road out through there, through the Rockies up through there. Oh, some of the most scenic, most beautiful things I've ever seen. Also, some of the most butt-puckering hills I've ever seen. But it was fun. I loved it. I really did. Luckily, it was, I've been out through there a few times, but I loved it out that way. I don't do it all the time. I'm more of a Midwest and East guy. So, call you X, guys, I'm horrible with names. So if I shorten your name, no offense. I'm going to call this guy X. TA Pilot, Flying J. Which is your favorite? I'm gonna list the one that you don't have on there is Loves. The reason why, even though Loves and I have had some issues, I have a whole video about how to call their corporate because I had some issues with Loves. But as for the nicest showers, the cleanest parking lots, I gotta say Loves. Like, I don't know, some Petros are good. TAs, that's when you find the poop in the bag in the middle of the parking lot. Flying J just smells like dried urine, and so does Pilot. I don't know. That's just my take. If you're a trucker and you have a different take, put it in the comments. What do you think?
I have to go with Loves first, then go with the Flying J, then Pilot, then TA, or Petro, then TA.
You put
That's
Pilot
order.
and Flying J ahead of Petro?
No, I put them in order the way that I would stay at them.
Right. You put them ahead of them, ahead of Petro.
Yes.
That just surprises me. I think Petros are nice, even though they're owned by the same people. They just seem to be better kept. Now,
Evidently, you've missed a few of them I've been to.
no, there are some. Yes, I'm just saying overall. So, oh, there he goes. Or Loves. See about it. Read the next comment. He didn't miss it. Yes, Loves. Or
Oi,
there. It is what it is. Do you know him, Toga? Because that is an awesome channel name. After I'm off of this, I'm gonna go check it out. I guess they know each other because they're saying hi to each other. Not Edward says, I like hats. Mantra listen and red shirt guys who stand oppish. Other truckers who paid money for their CDL and didn't earn it, but I like and agree with you guys. I might be BK, whatever that means. I want to see why you two old heads. Okay, whatever.
I can't heads or tails of what he's talking about, but okay.
Oh, basically, he's. I get what he's saying there, but I don't know. I didn't buy my CDL, but I worked hard for it. I came into it late because it's something I wanted to do, and I worked hard at it. I would still do every single day, learn something new every day. So, and I do really respect the old heads out there that are willing to teach and learn, teach guys like me. So, oh, there we go. Toga shared your channel name. Guys,
Thank you,
that's
Toga.
Grumpy Old Trucker's link. Go check it out. I don't know if he did it yet, but Toga, if you're still in here, go find Trucking City Media. We'll be alive tomorrow, 11 a.m., doing a trucking news segment. That is Boss Man's channel. I love the Trucking City News concept, and I love his stuff. So, you got my sub, buddy. Thank you, not Edward. Now go check out Grumpy Trucker, or maybe he meant he subbed to you. I don't know. Sub to both of us. So I'd like to see you again, not Edward. By the way, I really want to know the story behind not Edward, if you don't mind sharing. You know,
kind of an interesting name.
It is. Maybe his name's Ed, not Edward. I don't know. My name's John, not Johnny. You know, that type of thing. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I'll let you read this one. You go ahead. I'll let you read this one. You want to read this comment? Can you see it?
I'm looking at it. Oh. Should I take a 1457 horse wagon or a 1765 horse wagon to prom?
Now I'm not gonna answer this question until I show the next comment because I agree with the guy. But you go ahead and tell me what you think.
Well, you know, bigger the number usually means it's better engines power, so I guess I'll go with 1765.
There you go, 1765. Seems to be a consensus right there. 176 says 176.5. Get it? 1765. Sounds cooler. Just happens to match right there, you know, get what I'm saying? It does sound cooler because it sounds like it has much more power, and I'm all about power. Now Edward says, I do heavy and can and reaper and intermodal. Guys, I can go oversized load, but and not shut when I was pregnant. Oh, not Edward's not a guy. Not Edward's a girl. Cool. Awesome. I have another one, a girl in a semi. She's in a lot of mine too. That's cool. Nice to meet you, not Edward.
She's actually a member of my my group as well.
Oh yeah, on Facebook. Yep. We've seen all the South and the real Midwest, and seen the presidents. Oh, you're talking about the Mount Rushmore, I think. But yeah, you know what? It's weird about being a truck driver. This is one of the things that was a misconception for me, and it is for a lot of truck drivers. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Tell me if I'm wrong too. When I got into trucking, I thought, wow, I'm going to see, because I had already been pretty well traveled, and now I've been in all lower 48 states except for Vermont. I don't know why I haven't been there yet, but it's the only state I don't have. But I've been in all the lower 48, and um, I thought I'm going to be able to see all these great sites. I'm going to go to the Grand Canyon and Mount Rushmore and all this great stuff. You drive by all of that great stuff. You don't get to see all of that great stuff because you got a load to deliver. So I've driven by every awesome place in America, but I haven't yet to stop. That's why one thing on my bucket list is to rent one of those big $500,000 RVs or buy one if I ever get there. I doubt I'll ever have that much money. But either rent or buy one of those, grab the whole family, or at least my wife, because she's going with me, and we're going to go see all those sites, and I'm going to stop because I don't get to in a truck. Don't get me wrong, I've seen some cool stuff in a truck. I mean, I can't even list the cool things I've seen. Animals alone. I've seen just about every kind of animal that you can imagine that's in America. I've seen it from the window of a truck, and I've seen some that you couldn't imagine, like a camel. You don't see many camels, but I've seen it 3 or 4 different times. I've seen camels driving down the highway. I saw axis deer in Texas, which was awesome. I've never seen an axis deer before.
Wait. Stop for a second. You seen a camel
What?
driving down the highway?
I didn't hit one. I saw one.
No, you said you saw the camel driving down the highway.
No, I
wanna
was
see
driving
that
down the
too.
highway.
No, you said a camel was driving down the highway.
Now that would be a sight to see. A camel driving down the highway. I'm just saying. I don't know. I've seen a couple of hippos. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to stop there.
Oh boy.
But no, I've seen camels in fenced-in areas while I was driving down the highway. I've seen coyotes. I've seen wolves. I saw a wolf one time. I didn't even realize a wolf until I was huge, like one of those timber wolves.
Yeah.
Man, those things are huge. I haven't seen a moose yet, which is crazy because my entire life I've always wanted to see a moose. I went to Maine on my honeymoon, and my wife picked on me because there was like a cutout of a moose on the side of the road. And she's like, "There's a moose, honey," and I turned around to see it, and it was a cutout. I've yet to see a moose live in person, but I've seen just about everything else: antelope, prairie dogs, elk, white-tailed deer, obviously, axis deer, bear. I think I've seen just about every kind of animal that exists. So to me, that's cool because I kind of grew up as a country boy with animal hunting and fishing and wildlife kind of being part of who I am. So to me, that is a cool thing. So, how about you? What is like the coolest thing you've seen as a trucker?
The coolest thing?
Yeah.
Actually, the best, funniest thing I've ever seen and watched, because I was parked next to it making a delivery, I'd have to say prairie dogs.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, the first time I ever saw one, my son was with me, right? And I'm sitting there. I'm sitting at a red light, and they're in the median, the dirt median. Where was I? I think I was in New Mexico.
Down in Texas. No, you had to have been in Texas. Trust me, because I know right where you probably were. You won't see them out in New Mexico.
I think I was just over the border into New Mexico, but way over in West Texas. It wasn't like right there. But whatever. Maybe I was still in Texas. But I was sitting at a red light, and I look over.
Colorado
and I'm like,
has them too.
Yeah. Oh, I did see him in Colorado too. I looked over. I'm like, what the heck is that? And I sat there for the longest time, and he was like looking past me. The light probably turned green 3 to 4 times. There was no one behind me, but we were watching these little things like scurry all over the place, and it was kind of cool. I'm just saying. If there was someone behind me, I do apologize if you're watching. So, 176 says
That's driving with John at.
That was more like parked with John at a red light. Just saying.
No, I was going to try to give him your email, you know.
No, it's drivingwithjohntoday@gmail.com.
Oh, okay.
Driving with John today, not parked with John today. 176 says all the kids nowadays are saying Sigma Riz. I don't even know what that means, and I can't even say. I don't even know what that is.
I can't either.
While I'm looking around for a nice stream like this, I have no idea what that means. I honestly don't. But I do appreciate that you're mature enough to understand that having a good time and talking about real life is a good thing. Shows how mature you are. It really does. So I really do hope you subscribe to me and to Grumpy Trucker over here and to Trucking City Media and any other channels that are in here, because hopefully I get to hear how you're, what happens with you next, because I'm very intrigued. So let me know how the Air Force boot was. I knew somebody that went through Air Force boot one time, and compared to what I went through an Army boot, it was like a summer camp. I'm just saying. Toga says what?
That's hilarious.
Love's Bucket probably yells at you like, "Welcome to Love's!" in every single drop.
I told you it was hilarious.
So that might be the reason he didn't choose it. Okay, for those of you that aren't truckers, the reason why that's funny is every time you walk into a Love's, they say, "Welcome to Love's," which I actually think is awesome. It is funny, but I actually think it's awesome. Customer service in today's world is so dead, and that's a sign of customer service. Now, that coming from a guy that went to a Love's that didn't have a great experience. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. It's in my list. It's called I Called Corporate. I made a short and a long about it. Kind of sounded like a whiner, but it was crazy. So go check that out if you get a chance. So.
Yeah, but did you understand what he was getting at?
Yes. Instead of a Home Depot bucket, it's a Love's bucket. And you go to the bathroom and it says, "Welcome to Love's!" Every single drop. That is funny. No, I got it. Thank you for choosing Love's. Bombs away. Hey guys, Red Bar has been. Hey guys.
Who's Red Bar?
I don't know. Hey guys, Red Bar has been talking about you guys. Huh? Midget. Hi Midget. I don't know who Red Bar is. I'm gonna have to go check it out.
Hope it's been good things he's been talking about us.
Yeah. Well,
I know.
If not, that's okay. You can say bad things. I don't really care. Who's Red Bar? I feel like we're being duped. We're a bunch of boomers, X generation, not boomers. We're a bunch of X generation guys hanging out on YouTube, and I feel like Red Bar is something I shouldn't say on YouTube. I don't know. So they might have just got me. What do you think? They get me?
I don't know. You might have been duped.
I probably got duped. I don't know. I'm drinking a beer right now.
You need a Love's bucket.
Ambassador says, "I'm drinking a beer right now." Well, I hope you're enjoying that beer. Enjoy it very much, man. I'm an outlaw trucker drink what I like. Well, good for you, Ambassador. You like how I'm reading this comment. I'm an outlaw trucker, drink what I like.
Yep.
Just do me a favor, Ambassador. I'm sure you're joking around, but if you are a trucker, don't drink and drive, man. Because my wife's out here driving, I'm out here, he's out here, his kids are out here. We all want to stay safe. So do it. Have your fun. Everybody, have your fun. Just don't do it on the roads. All right.
Please don't.
I'm not even gonna try to read that name, but Kansas is boring. It can be boring. Actually, West Kansas, when you get out towards Colorado, it's boring, but it's not boring. The rolling hills it's kind of weird. Like, you got to realize, being from the East Coast, there's a city like every 50 miles, and you go out there and you drive for like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles, and there's not even a person, a house, nothing. It's like West Texas too. You drive
I'll tell
for
you what.
hours. So
That drive is rather spooky when it's nice and foggy at night.
yeah. Oh yeah, and in wintertime, whew. Well, here's
Mhm.
another one. Gear Jammer says Kansas is cool. So there you go. And I guess it's all a matter of opinion. I liked West Kansas. You get over towards the other side, not so much. But I like it out in the open, like Montana, West Texas, Kansas out on the west side. Like I love a wide open highway with you can see mountains, you can see stuff around you. That is a great place to be. I'm just saying. Like that's just me though. You agree?
Mm. Yes, I do agree.
Yeah.
Let me tell
I
you,
think
the panhandle of Oklahoma has a lot of flat land. You can see a lot for miles and miles and miles.
it doesn't necessarily have to be flat. It could be mountainous, like going up over the Rockies out that way. It's there's a lot of mountains. It's not flat, but it's beautiful, man. It's just like our country has so much beautiful countryside. It's just amazing, and it's not for everybody. Like one guy hates Kansas, one guy loves Kansas. Each their own. You know what I mean? What's on your shirt, Paul? Well, what's on my shirt? My shirt says truckers are people too, and my hat says driving with John. And both of these are on my merch store. I don't pimp it enough, I know, but I do wear it at least. On the back it says driving with John. So go check out my merch store, guys. I think I actually tagged.
And if
this
you're
live
talking
with
about
that,
me, chances are it's probably a bleach stain accidentally. About
it's a little drool, some spaghetti from last night. Well, what else? Oh, you know what? I might have a little burrito left on here from earlier. I don't know. Let me check that out. A little dandruff on my shoulder.
Yeah. Hey, if you're watching on 4K, you'll definitely tell what
if you're
we got
watching on
shirt.
4K, I'm sorry about the dandruff on my shirt right now. Just saying. He's making that comment because I was at home and I pulled up my videos. Not mine, a lot of people's videos on 4K. It changes the whole YouTube experience. I get like 30 or 40% of my views from TV views on my channel, which is crazy to me. So I went home and pulled up my channel on my 4K TV. Man, like here's a good for instance. I was watching my video and it was a live that you and I had done actually, and one of my hairs from my nose was like folded up, like from my mustache was folded up and like stuck up my nose, and it looked like a boogie. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that looks horrible. So if you're watching on 4K TV right now, I do apologize. I know it's not beautiful. I know it's not good to look at, but at least I'm funny, right?
I guess that's what matters.
Yeah, hopefully there's no hair sticking up looking like boogies right now. So Toga says this is the very first time I'm seeing it. It is what it is, but definitely a cool nickname. Yeah, it is. It is. It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm gonna try to make up one called Whatnot.
What? Yeah. Still. Let me point out, not one person in the comment section knows what a Whatnot shelf is. For those that don't know,
Hey,
it's the same as a knick-knack shelf.
Area, tell them what it is.
Everybody else in the country calls it a knick-knack shelf, but he calls it a Whatnot shelf. Now, I don't know. I think he made it up. I think it's a prankism or a grumpyism. So, Ambassador says Iron Skillet is not the same no more. No, that's true. You know what? Truck stops aren't the same as they used to be. It used to be there was diners and you could sit down and talk and all that. But and since the thing went around that we will not say because YouTube doesn't like that word. The buffets are gone now too. So which kind of sucks.
Back whenever I first started driving, Flying J's had a wonderful buffet that you could get all you could eat for like under $10, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful. Yep. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yep. And the Iron Skillet, my son was out with me one time. We went to the buffet there. It was awesome. They
have the best salad bar, or used to anyhow. That's what I always liked.
Salad bar, that's rabbit food, man. Come on. All right. He's not in with us tonight, but Boss Man, aka Trucking City
How about-
Media. There's his link. We're going to be live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Check it
Eastern.
out. Eastern, 11 a.m. Eastern. I should say that. There's people from all over the place. So go check it out. Man, these comments are coming in fast and furious. Hope I get through all these. We've already been on here an hour and 20 minutes, guys. Let me see here. Well, what else we got? Hey, man, I'm just stumbled across a live channel. Are you a freight hauler? Well, I'm a freight hauler. Are you a freight hauler?
I'm a freight hauler, man. I'm a freight hauler.
I'm a trucking, freight hauling, crazy kind of guy up in here.
Yeah.
Driving with John is the channel name. Yeah, we are truckers. We joke around,
Yeah.
we talk, we have a good time. I appreciate you coming in, Jeremy. Yeah, we're freight haulers. Are you a trucker? I'm guessing not by calling us freight haulers. But maybe you are. Hey, maybe there's all different kinds of truckers out there. I'm just saying. So, Ambassador says, how often you gentlemen go home? Why are you asking? Maybe I'm home right now. You don't know. No. On my YouTube channel, I don't publicize where I am. I could be at home right now, though my shade is right here and you can see the truck. But I might be at home. You never know. No, I go home usually about every 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll spend a good time there, and then I'll go back out. Frank, when you over your 25,000 years of experience, what was normal for you? You go home like every weekend, every other week, once a month, once a year?
You know, the last company I was with, I went home every weekend as a rule. Before that, I was usually home about every 2 weeks. Before that, I was out. Before that, I was out up to a month.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I mean, I've done, I think my longest is 3 months. My normal is about a month, but I go home every 2 to 3 weeks, pretty consistently. So
it just depends on what the person likes.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
And also the company you find. What do we got here?
The craziest thing I ever saw was a male trucker in women's clothing. Again, I don't know if you're familiar with my channel, but in my shorts I actually have that guy. So go check it out. Actually, I think I got over 1 million views on that short. So yeah. Go check out my shorts, guys. I got some viral shorts.
I've seen a couple of them, believe it or not.
Yeah. Wait, a couple of my shorts or a couple of the I can go back and grab some more shorts and show them to you if you want. They go viral every now and then.
Now, if you go grab shorts, you better grab the ones that don't have. Never mind.
Yeah, don't go there. Don't go there. So moving along, 176 says, as someone from Michigan. Oh, he's from Michigan. All right. You like the wintertime, and I think probably, hopefully.
Okay.
I used to live in Pennsylvania. Snowmobiling was a big thing. I know it is up in Michigan too. As someone from Michigan, I have to say that if you're a trucker here, it doesn't get much boring unless you're here when I am in the lower parts. I've been all over Michigan, actually. I think it's kind of interesting. I've been through Detroit. I've been up through the upper parts of Michigan, the western parts. I don't think any part of Michigan is boring, honestly. Most of our states, I find that way. Actually, the most boring parts of our states, I'm not going to lie, are Washington, D.C., New York, and Chicago. Because you sit in traffic for hours looking at the same taillights, the same buildings, and the same people cutting you off over and over and over again. So, to me, those are
the same way.
Well, Dallas-Fort Worth, if you go through the right time of day, it's a really cool city. I mean, it really is. The way they constructed that city, the highways crisscrossing everywhere. I mean, it's kind of a cool city. But yeah, you get there at the wrong time, it's crazy.
The contractors that designed the highways through there, they just stood around and they threw up a whole bunch of spaghetti and let it land on the side of a map, and that's what they did. They drew them all.
176 says, I was going to ask about if you had merchandise. I can't wait to get some. Oh, well, go check it out, man. Drive with John hats. I got Truckers Are People 2 shirts. I got a Tiger Daddy hoodie. Basically, I used to have a thing on my channel where I did a lot of shorts with tigers in them and joked about having a tiger in the truck and at home. So, yeah, go check it out. There's all kinds of stuff on there. I also offer soaps and candles because I partnered with Living Soaps and Candles, and it's homemade soaps that are organic and dude, that's really all I use at home. I love their soaps and candles. So, and if you're a married man, okay, don't tell your wives. I'm going to give you this tip because they're going to think you thought of it. But if you're a married man, I have massage candles on my store. Buy those, go home, and use them to give your wife a massage. Telling you, your wife will love it. My wife does. My wife will. If she was in here, she won't comment, but I'm sure she's watching. She loves.
I should buy one just to help May out, even if I don't give her a massage.
What?
I said I should purchase one. So
No. I'm not going there. I know where you're going with that. I'm not doing that. Not on YouTube. Woo! All right. For those excellent merch by Driving with John, go to check out his dude. Toga is legendary, man. Dude, I'm gonna give you. There you go. There's your confetti. Oh man, do it for me. Confetti.
You broke it.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Confetti. We got fireworks. This is all for Toga. Fireworks. Come on. Fireworks. There it is. Fireworks.
There it is.
Guys, everybody, Toga's awesome. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up because I know he's probably said that in the comment section too. Toga is legend, man. He calls everybody else legend. That dude is legend right there.
Hey,
Chillbilly.
Look here.
What? You know who Chillbilly is?
No, but he knows what a whatnot shelf is.
Oh, Chillbilly. I know what not shelf is. You do? Well, let me guess, Chillbilly. Are you like related to the grumpy old trucker? Because I think he made that term up. So let me know. All right. For everybody else in the world, we're talking about a whatnot shelf is basically a knickknack shelf. Okay, but whatnot shelf. Just saying. Talking a bunch of whatnot over there. My family had all kinds of whatnots back in the day. Okay, so you put whatnots on a whatnot shelf. What is a whatnot? Is a whatnot a knickknack? I'm curious. What is a whatnot? Tell me. What is a whatnot? If you have a whatnot shelf, that means it's made like a bookshelf is made for books. A whatnot shelf is made for whatnots. What the heck is a whatnot? Come on, guy. See, he won't answer because there is no such thing as a whatnot.
Yes, I have plenty of whatnots all over this house.
Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. DB Squad says Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven. He died on a cross for our sins. He rose again. He loves you. He cares about you. You and your life. Repent and put your trust in him. Wants a relationship with you. Speaking the truth right there. I'm a Christian. So
Totally
you don't
agree.
know Jesus?
Totally agree.
If you don't know Jesus, go check him out. DB Squad, you're welcome on my channel anytime to say whatever you want to. Much respect, man. All right. You mean a knick-knack shelf? See, a knick-knack shelf. It's a knick-knack shelf.
Whatnot shelf. It's a whatnot shelf.
I think you're full of a bunch of whatnot. All right. DB Squad said Jesus is coming back. Only Jesus Christ can fulfill you. Again. There you go. I'm going to give him some confetti if I can get it to fall here. Confetti? Oh, balloons! Wait, how'd I get balloons? I don't even understand this thing anymore. I want confetti. It gives me friggin' balloons. All right.
They're going on your whatnot shelf.
Bash, caddy, bang, bang! I don't know what that means, but that's what the comment says. Bash, caddy, bang, bang! All right. I told you we're in the live feed, so we're gonna get some new people in here. Jeremy Smolin says, "I'm a freight forwarding who hires you guys. Freight forwarder. He means a broker.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to say broker. It's not a bad word. You're out here making a living just like we are, even though some of us think that you're taking advantage of us, and some of you are, just like some of us truckers are taking advantage of you. So, oh wait, he's looking for good owner operators. Looking for good operators. I'll tell you what, Jeremy, if you're being serious, email me at drivingwithjohntoday@gmail.com. I personally am a company driver, but I know a lot of owner operators that are looking to work with good, honest people. If you're good, honest people and you're going to actually take good care of my people, I will hook you up. drivingwithjohntoday@gmail.com. I will hook you up and I will hook them up. So you better be a good person. If you're not good to them, I'll tell you right now, ixnay on Jeremy. So, but not right now. Don't ixnay Jeremy yet. I don't know if he's a good guy or not. Let's wait and see.
I thought not Edward left us, but I guess they're still here.
Oh, not Edward. He's still here. Yeah, I thought he was leaving a little while ago, but that's cool. Hang out, man.
I'm not real sure.
Oh, sorry. If we misgender anybody, I'm going to say this across the board. Everybody is a he to me. I don't care if you're a boy, a girl, or anything in between. Everybody's a he to me. I say he all the time to everybody. Just like I say dude. Everybody's a dude because I'm one of those dude guys. So, I had a Mad Run fuel injection fail. Oh, I know what they're talking about. I know what she's talking about. Fail at a pilot in Kalamazoo. And that time before I was just green and I left Snyder and went to the worst fleet, Western Express. Ooh. Because I bumped in a hood in Kentucky. Are you talking about a runaway engine? Did you have a runaway engine? I think
that's what it sounds like.
I think that's what she's trying to say. Dude, I got some shorts of runaway engines. People always think they're fake. It's a real thing.
Yes.
And you know how you stop a runaway engine? You cut the airflow off. If you ever get a runaway engine in a semi, all you got to do is cut the airflow off and it will shut down. If you don't, it will run until it just... So don't do that.
Until it locks up or blows up.
Either locks up or blows up. That's your only two choices, or cut off the air. So I've heard other people say there's another way to do it, but I was taught cut off the airflow. So, and that's the only adult relationship from Kalamazoo I ever had, and she was a freak. Okay, moving along. I think he's talking about a lot.
Yeah.
I'm totally, you know what? That changes the whole perspective on this entire comment.
Yeah.
I had a Mad Run fuel injector fall apart. Never mind. Not going there. I refuse. Want to hear a joke? I got much better jokes than that. Moving along. Wally, you can do better than that, Wally. Come on, raise your game. That wasn't even funny. My wife has more rights. And if you don't give her the rights you should be giving her, you got to deal with me. Okay? I'm just saying. So, she should have more rights than I do because she's the backbone of me. So, what's common with... All right, I got to be careful now. Chill Billy, he was in here earlier, so he must be safe, right? What's common with my home and area of Southwest Virginia area? Whatnots are trinkets, knickknacks, and little figurine type things. Yes. Trinkets I know, and knickknacks I know. Whatnots is something a whatnot should be said. I'm just saying.
And in Oklahoma, it's a whatnot shelf.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, apparently in the Virginia where Chillabilly came from, whatnot is normal too. This is new to me. I would not know what not to put what on a what not show. I would not be crazy right now. You know what I mean? What not shop? Wait.
We went
What's a
back up
what
to
not shop?
200 and something. Goodness sakes, John, we're popular tonight.
Oh wow, look at that! It is. What's a
Yes.
what not shop? Now, do you go to a what not shop to buy what nots to put on your what not shop, or do you go to a knick-knack shop to buy knick-knacks to put in your knick-knack shop, or do you put a trinket on a what not shelf in a knick-knack area? I don't know. Whatever.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Roof. All right. Let's say a shop for gadgety stuff. Now, see, gadgety stuff is different. Gadgety stuff is like, knick-knack.
That goes on a gadget shelf.
Like a little flashlight thing. That's a gadget, right? That's not a knick-knack. A knick-knack is like a figurine or, that kind of thing. By the way, I'm well lighted tonight. I have all kinds of flashlights.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're wondering how I'm doing that, and I have a ring light now. So normally my lives are very dark. See, very light. You wouldn't even know it's nighttime where I am. So Jeremy says, I'm not a broker. Okay, Jeremy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you if that's an insult to you. I'm not trying to insult you. It just sounds like you're a broker.
Don't take it offensive.
So wait. So you're looking for owner operators. You're not a broker, but you forward freight. What would that be? I'm sure he's going to answer down below, but I'm just curious. Don't read the comments. What is someone that forwards freight? They're not a truck driver. They're looking for truck drivers. Interesting. Think about that for a second. Not Edward says, not many. I met many encounters. Huh?
Yeah.
Not many. Not
maybe
many.
it had to do with his comments earlier or their comments.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. International freight forwarder. I think INTL means international.
Yes.
International freight forwarder. Are you from United States? Because I'm just not familiar with that terminology. Maybe I'm just a rookie greenhorn here that doesn't know, but an international freight forwarder. Huh. Interesting. Like I said, if you need owner operators and you're willing to treat them right, I can help you out. I don't know if they do intermodal stuff though, but hey, email me. We'll see. I don't know. 176 says at Wally, while keep down. Wait, deep down, that's pretty funny. Maybe stay away from that while it's live. Respect the public. Joke in private. Dude, 176. He is more mature than his age because he's kind of revealed his age earlier. He's more mature than his age. That dude is going places. I'm saying, dude, you better subscribe to me. I'm just saying. I want to know what happens to you. I get it. You're not a broker. I'm sorry. I'm way behind on comments. I get it. You're not a broker. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. If you are.
We are slowly catching up, though.
I am catching up. Toga says, at drivingwithjohntoday@gmail.com. That is my email. And anybody can email me. No guarantee of a response. You know what? I'll tell you what. While that's out there and on the screen, I do trucker stories. Basically, they're stories on the highway. If you have a trucker story, I get them sent to me from all different kinds of subscribers and followers from all the different social networks. If you have a great story, send it to me in my email, and I will make a video out of it if I can validate that it's true or close to being true at least. I know there's some creative liberties given there. If I can make a great video out of it, I will. And I will give you credit for it, or I can make it anonymous. So email me any story that you have. If you're an old school trucker, if you had an encounter with a trucker, or if it has nothing to do with trucking at all, but it happened on a road or a highway, I will make it work as long as it's a good story. So
to check out that, he's got one that he put up not long ago that's a really,
I got
really
a few
good.
of them.
Yeah.
I got a few of them.
Yeah,
I got a bunch of them. There's one called True Perspective. There's another one that's called Crime Victim Speaks Out. Hang on. You know what? I'll tell you exactly what they are. Let me go here.
They're really good stories.
One's called "The Day Trucking Didn't Matter." That's real perspective. True story, a shocking story of a victim of a crime speaks out. I have is driving a truck really hard, and it's real stories from truckers and basically the downside of being a trucker. I'm not going to candy coat that one. That's pretty much what that one is. Then some other ones that weren't trucker stories. 2 bad days that involve a plane, a dog, an airport, and a semi truck, and an accident. And that was a true story that happened to me, all in 2 days. That's a good video. You should watch that video. It's not a story video, but I show my silver play button. New York cutting story. That's not a story, but if you like weird random videos, true truck drivers that were famous, I have 2 different videos of that. Just go down through. I have like 1,500 or 2,000 videos. Not all long form. Some of them are shorts. If you like shorts, go check them out. So, Jeremy says, "Thanks, John. I'll email you." All right, I look forward to the email. Good, honest freight guy. Been in it for 15 plus years. Oh, awesome, man. Like I said, if you take good care of my people, I'll take good care of you. But you know, I'm always looking to make connections for my friends. And when I become an owner operator, I always can use good connections. So definitely email me. All right. Toga says, Wally, want to talk about human rights. Thank you, Toga. I'm not gonna bother reading it. You guys can see it. It's on the screen. So, yeah, yep. Chubili says you buy them with.
Hey,
Wait, you buy them from a flea market.
yes.
Well, you can buy knickknacks from more than flea markets. Or he's talking about whatnots. Yeah, I've never been to a whatnot market. I don't know. I've been to a flea market. Yeah, I stay away from the beetle markets and the bed bug markets, but flea markets are okay. All right. Yeehaw! Says OKB. Now I'm thinking
All right.
OKB is Oklahoma boy, maybe.
I don't know.
He says
He'd have to tell us if he was, if he's from Oklahoma or not.
Jeremy says, I'm from Georgia, USA. Oh, nice to meet you. You're a neighbor. We have a lot of work for hot shots, dedicated loads all across America, Mexico, and the US. We do a lot of intermodal business, but also handle a lot of domestic loads. Oh, sorry, international loads business, but also domestic loads. Yeah, dude, email me. I know some guys that if you're willing to pay a good rate, not a crap rate, that I guarantee you I can get you some drivers. So just definitely email me. Okay, I'm gonna read this one first. Oh, okay, that's a good question. Is it Bazzy? Bazzy M says, do cab over 18-wheelers trucks still being used in the U.S.? I see them now and then, yes. And actually, it's funny that you bring that up. Me and this guy over here were just talking about that before this live. I've never been in a cab over. I've been in long noses, short noses, plastic trucks, metal trucks, standards, automatics. Never been in a cab over. I've always wanted to try it one time. I hear they're not really that great, but I still would like to try it one time. So, have you ever been in a cab over?
More than you can count. More than you can count.
There you go. They're still used. I still see them now and then. So
yeah. There for a while, Freightliner was actually offering a new package that they'd done a few years back. Well, it's been quite a few years back, where you could order a cab over, but they've kind of discontinued it due to the factor of having more aerodynamic. Those are not so aerodynamic anymore. They never were, actually.
All right, cool. Hello from New Mexico. Hey, that's cool. Hey, you know what, guys? I really love when people tell me where they're from. I had a guy from UK in here, New Mexico, Georgia. I know that Toga's from overseas in Turkey. Guys, you don't have to tell me exactly where you are, but I like to
No.
hear from all over the place. That's awesome. Thank you for watching, WE. Jeremy says, not independent at all, brother. Uh, Glad to meet some good operators. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, there are some good ones
Thank
out
you.
here. Yeah. I don't know if he's considering me a good operator, so I'm not gonna say thank you, but I'm just joking. I'm just joking. 176 says we need to see a book from you. If you hang on a minute, I can go in the back and get the Bible. That's the only book I have. Sorry. Okay. The great thing about new technology is you don't really need books. So, but I do carry a Bible. So, lose the OTR headphone. Well, if I lose that, here, let me give you an example. Now, if I lose my headphones, you won't be able to hear me very well. You know what I mean? So, my sound is coming through here. You don't want me to lose those. So, and besides that, I'm a trucker. Real truckers wear headsets, man. Don't you know that? Real truckers
Sure
wear
do.
headsets. I wear it to the bathroom when I'm grocery shopping, when I'm driving a truck. No matter what I'm doing, wear a headset, man.
Yeah, even whenever I take a shower, man.
I hope you said shower. Because you cut out. All I heard is shh, and then it went off. I really hope you said shower. I really do. Please don't say the other one. I think he just fell over. Okay, 176 says it's 11 p.m. here. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. where I am too. So after you see this comment, I'm going to subscribe to y'all and head to sleep. Yeah, man, no problem, no problem. Can't wait for the live tomorrow morning. Yeah, 11 a.m. Man, check it out. Love what you're doing here and like what you said. Hope to see more. Yeah, awesome, man. Hope to hear a lot more from you, man. Kendrick Lamar said, or no, that's not your name.
Try
Kendrick Lamar.
Tropical loves you. Tropical loves you.
Oh, nice. Oh, my wife loves me too. So, I don't know if that's a girl or a guy, but Kendrick Lamar or Drake. I'm guessing they're artists of some sort. I don't know. Guys, I am, okay, yeah, they are artists because Toga says
Toga
Tupac.
answers it.
Yeah. I will tell you a little personal fact about me. Okay. And I know you guys are going to say that's stupid, that's crazy, that's impossible. This is a true crazy fact about me. I'm not into music. I don't listen to a lot of music. I prefer more of like a talk radio, a podcast, a book reading to me. Heck, like I said, I got a Bible in the back, but I don't even open that very often. I use the app on my phone to read it to me. I'm not a big reading music type of guy. Actually, I've had no creative side in my entire life until I started YouTube. It seems to be the one thing that I am kind of creative about. So, how about you? You into Tupac? You into Drake? Into whoever Kendrick Lamar is? It's probably Tupac. I don't know.
I'm into more of the old fashioned stuff, the older rock, the older classic rock.
So you're like a Metallica metalhead type of guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. 176 says for real Tupac and Biggie. Okay. So he's into Tupac and Biggie. Nothing wrong with that. Toga says, yep. Local or Longbeard says drive local. OTR's a joke. Man, don't be like that. Don't be like that. I'm an OTR driver and I love it. So, and I make great money doing it. So, You know what?
I've done a little bit of both.
There are so many different aspects of trucking that you can be in so many of them, and I respect all of you. I'm not like this guy. No offense, Longbeard, but I'm not making fun of any part of trucking. If you're a local guy, dude, you do your thing, man. If you're a long haul guy, you do your thing. If you're OTR like me, you do your thing. LTL, I do a lot of LTL. Do your thing, man. I like. There are so many different niches in trucking, and I respect every single one of them because every single one of them get all the stuff in the world and bring it to you. Without them, you don't get your stuff. So, Farmer's Daughter says, "You guys like driving drunk?" Well, no. You are in the wrong crowd. This guy actually hasn't drank in a very long time, so I'm not much of a drinker. When I was a kid, I drank a lot. When I say kid, I mean early 20s, because of course I would never break the law. But no, we don't drive drunk, and I don't think anybody should. I would never, ever, ever encourage such a horrible thing. Driving drunk is a very horrible thing. You ever done oil fields? OTR drivers don't last. They come out and hit, and then everything, and then get fired from California. Yeah, you know what, guy? I've never done oil fields. I have a couple buddies that have done oil fields. Actually, if you go to Fate Trucking, I'm pretty sure he did oil field work for a while. To each their own, man. I don't know what oil field drivers do, but I'm sure it's a hard job. I know a couple guys that haul logs. Dude, logging is a hard friggin' job. Those guys are crazy. But I respect all of them, man. So I don't dog any of them. Local, oil fields, over the road, whatever. Everybody has their own niche in trucking, man. You shouldn't dog somebody for like that. Farmer's Daughter says, I drove OTR and I'm never. Yeah, that's not true. Okay, whatever. You're just saying stupid stuff. I'm not even reading your comment. This guy, another Toga says hi. Now that's weird.
Huh. All right.
Okay. All right. Wally says, my brother-in-law is a truck driver and he watches you guys. Can you guys do a shout out for him? His name is. No, I will not.
No.
Nope. I'm not stupid, Wally. I'm not stupid. But tell your brother, he said brother or brother-in-law. Tell your brother-in-law I said hi. Happy birthday. He's 43 today. And you have a great day, Wally. So, guys, don't try to trip me up because I probably will mess up. But usually in PA and Ohio. Okay, whatever. All right, guys, we're getting some comments. I'm gonna skip over a couple people here because sorry, guys. 176 says that Longbeard is jealous, and he says, "Eat my truck exhaust."
I like that
one. Finally gone. See ya. Hey, at least he left on a good note. Have a good night, 176. Longbeard says, real drivers don't have CBs and don't. Oh, I see what he's doing here. Real drivers don't have CBs and don't back into warehouses. Okay, I see what he's doing here. You know what it is? He's an old school guy, and he's basically he's a driver, obviously, and he's dogging us. He actually does all of those things. He's an old school guy. Mm-hmm. And you have a CB in your truck, and you back into warehouses, and I'm calling you out right now, Longbeard. That's what you do. You are an old school guy that has a CB. And by the way, my CB's right here. Here's my walk. Anybody got their ears on out there? If I can get somebody to answer me, because not many people have CBs anymore, but I got a CB right here. So you want to say I'm not a real driver? Then I'm not a real driver. But I'm a trucker and I'm a person. So there you go. Oh, did you hear that? Someone clicked back on me. Anybody got their ears on? Do a radio check. Nah, guess not. I thought I heard someone click on there for a second. Thought we were gonna have some fun on the CB tonight. Gotta hang my mic up there. All right. Farmer's daughter. Nope, not doing that. Sorry. Guys, I let everybody in here. Don't block them. But if they're gonna leave stupid comments like that, let me read that one. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Farmer's daughter says get tore up in the sleeper at the Loves right now. Watching your content. Love you guys. All right, Farmer's daughter. I hope you have a good time. Just please don't drive that way. All right. I don't even prefer you do it in your truck, but you know what? I'm gonna stop reading the next comment from her too, or him. I don't know if it's her or him. It's probably just some troll. The top 3 dots. Oh yeah, top 3 dots, guys. Right over there, right above the grumpy old trucker right there. Guys, we've been on here almost 2 hours. I hate to do this because I want to read more of these comments, but I'm not going to. You guys have a good night. Remember, truckers are people too. Go check out my merch tent. Subscribe, Grumpy Old Trucker, Driving with John, Trucking City Media, any other page that's in here. Go check them out. Y'all have a good night. Keep it real. Keep it safe. Keep it on the road. Anything you want to say, Grumpy?
I'm just going to say, have a good night. I had a great live, and see everybody in the morning that wants to come back and see us. And be sure you subscribe and like.
11 a.m. See you then.